So
That's right.
we also have a question from Big Homie Poetry. What's up, Big Homie? The question is, how does that vary per jurisdiction? Some complaints have a statute of limitations.
Well, yeah, some complaints do have a statute of limitation. If the police do something to you, I would say and recommend that you immediately report it to the police department. You can go directly to the police department, or like in our city, you can report it to the police complaints center. In other cities, they have organizations, and a lot of these organizations are independent from the police department, and you need to make the report. Don't fall into that bag about I'm not going to make the report because they ain't going to do nothing. Right. Don't fall into that. Right. You don't know what they're going to do, so you need to make the report. The other thing that's happening is that, again, as a result of the reforms that are taking place, you're seeing some shift in the resources that go to these bodies that give them more investigative power, that even give them more power to meet a judgment out against the individual police officer, all of those kind of things. So it's kind of in a flux now with new recommendations and things coming out. But that's what you should do, really.
He followed up his question with a comment. I know some areas won't allow class action against police issues unless an extremely heinous situation comes to a head.
They won't allow what?
Won't allow class action against police issues.
Well, what this individual may be talking about is that qualified immunity. Qualified immunity is this thing that protects police officers when they're doing if they do something that can be criminal or wrong in carrying out their job, they're protected.
Right.
But also what's happening is that people like myself and others are questioning whether or not qualified immunity ought to even exist, because it allows the police officers to commit criminal actions, and then they hide behind qualified immunity and get away with what it is that they've done. So one of the things that's in the George Floyd Policing Act that's been passed by the House and at the Senate now is the elimination of qualified immunity. And what also is happening at some of the state levels in our country, states are addressing and eliminating qualified immunity for police officers. So they won't be able to hide behind that. And if they commit a criminal act, then they'll be personally liable and can be sued as a result of it, which they should.
Right.
And if you're doing what it is that you do and you're doing it the right way, then you don't have anything to worry about. Right.